Josh Powell. I'm playing Sam in Trouble in Tahiti, Juan Perón in Evita, and Signor Nacarelli in Light in the Piazza. I was actually, strangely enough, I'd never seen a musical my entire life. I'd never played an instrument, I was never in choir, I'd never been involved in music at all, or theater. And I went to, after high school, I went to the United States Air Force Academy. And it was as a cadet at the Air Force Academy where I tried to walk onto the baseball team and failed. And you have to find ways to sort of get out of your squadron, your dorm, because otherwise you're a sitting target for upperclassmen. And having not been able to make the baseball team, which is a great way to get out of the squadron, I thought that I had enjoyed theater classes when I was in high school. I had done a play in high school, but it wasn't a musical. And so I signed up to help the Drama Guild, as it was called, the theater club, the United States Air Force Academy. One of the few ways as a freshman you could actually assist them was by being an usher, because they have a world-class theater facility and all the major Broadway tours come through there. I didn't know what the show was, didn't care, phone rang, they said you have to show up in your dress uniform and help little old ladies across the ice. Fine. So I show up, and it turns out it's a musical. The only thing I knew about musicals was that my stepmom liked musicals, and at the time I felt my stepmom was an idiot. So I figured musicals must not be very good. So I helped the ladies across the ice. And I, of course, get to sit down and watch the show then as an usher. It turns out it's this musical. It happens to be the Broadway national tour of Fiddler on the Roof with Powell. And I was just amazed. I was in awe. I'd never seen anything like it. It was the most amazing thing I had ever seen. And when I was no longer at the Air Force Academy, I looked into it and started taking voice lessons and music classes, and here I am today. Well, it kind of depends upon the show in question, the role in question. I like to get a feel for the period, for the group of people, if it's in a different country, for example, get an idea, do research on, for example, if it's a specific occupation or some strange thing that character particularly is involved in. And of course, you have to spend a lot of time working with your vocal coach and your dramatic coach and your teachers. And you start juggling a lot of different balls very early on in the process, and hopefully it all comes together. Hoping that the most fun moment is going to be Sam's aria in Trouble in Tahiti, which is There's a Law About Men. It's a kind of a fun scene and a fun aria, and where Sam celebrates how great he is, how great he thinks he is. The one downside is I do half of the aria topless, which I hope will not deflate ticket sales. But I think it'll be a fun scene. Well, it's becoming an even more rare opportunity these days to come and see a summer opera season. And while other places are closing up shop, Look is staying open and keeping Tulsa on the performing arts map, along with other major cities, Santa Fe, upstate New York, Salt Lake City, and Tulsa is still running strong in that group. And those seasons are the best opportunity to see great musical theater, because you're going to see full orchestra, you're going to see real singers, real actors, and the show pretty much as the writers and composers originally intended.